Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Magic Archery. It's an incremental archery RPG. The villagers taken up the bow. Help them master it. Craft target. Craft a target, shoot. When broken, targets give experience. Neat. Skills gained experience. Check it out here. Skills. Concentration. Increases the experience you gain. Well, it looks like I just have to regularly create some of these. But yeah, so this is made by the same developer as Tower Wizard, which I covered a couple of weeks ago, and rather enjoyed. And apparently this had come out for free a couple months ago, and so, oops, I guess I should probably give it a shot. I don't know. I'm just on a huge incremental kick, and if it's good, I will give it a shot. I love this aesthetic, the like really linear trees with the super angular branches that just kind of branch out a couple more times. Whenever I draw trees, it's always like, I put too much time and effort into it, you know, doing like patterns and making the branches look all kind of natural, and it's like, no, actually this like light representation actually works super well. And so let's see, you've unlocked I can't see this. You've unlocked quests. You'll automatically perform a quest repeatedly for gold. Next quest requirement, concentration level 4. We also have herb gathering. Gather herbs and mushrooms from the forest. Reward every time you complete the quest. 1. Requires concentration level 5. Strength level 6. And my character is definitely getting a lot faster at shooting. Okay, so we can upskill this one. So now we get 2 gold per. So what is this? Oh, I'm developing a new game. I'm aware. It's very interesting, Oh, we can unlock the next skill, strength. So increases damage you do from normal arrows by 0%. Oh, I see. So I can choose which one I want to level up. Do one more, get concentration up to level 8. And go from there. Looks like herb gathering is maxed too. Okay. So, very much still kind of your idle experience, but there's a lot more active elements. You have unlocked upgrades. Buy them using gold. Emulative insight. Concentration skill experience. I mean, maybe? Strength experience. Amount of targets you can have crafted by 1. Let's go for strength gain for now. Let's see, wooden targets have more health. But what are they currently made out of then? Oh, canvas targets. Okay. One more to get up to strength level 6. Should get us this, farming. Sure. I think I might want to save up specifically to get more targets more than anything else. It'll save me a little bit of time. Yeah, we might as well keep leveling strength. It looks like my damage goes up by 5% for every target broken. Otherwise, we could unlock dexterity, which probably increases how fast I fire. Oh god, is this going to be one of those where you eventually get to the point where you just, like, are hosing arrows so fast it doesn't make sense? Probably. Okay, requires strength level 12. Oh, I see. So the upskill is entirely scaled off of what my other stats are. Okay. Oh, I see. I have to craft 2 of them simultaneously. Still, that means we don't have any downtime. Until we get to the point where I'm just one-shotting these. But, eh. I guess we save up for the wooden targets next. Either that or we actually get the upgraded bow. Hide maxed upgrades. Nah, I'd go for the wooden targets. Make them a little chunkier. That's definitely going to make it a little bit more idle. But hey, maybe that's okay. Otherwise, I could level up dexterity. But I think we go for the tougher targets, then we go for dexterity. Otherwise, there's just save up a bunch of money and get auto-craft targets, which actually is lightly tempting. Okay, so I think these are going to take a lot more time and effort to break. Yeah. But it's probably going to be a ton of experience. Yeah, so we don't need to auto-craft targets exactly. Because if they're going to be this tough, then it doesn't matter. I think we save up for dexterity, considering everything. Because that's probably going to determine how quickly we fire. Yeah, fire rate of all arrows. Because currently, yeah, we do extra 100% damage. That'll be good enough for a while. And then we might want to come back and work on concentration once we put a little bit more in. Yeah, that's a big boost. Let's see, save up for Magic Quiver? Yeah, probably. This is definitely the kind of game you could just leave running for a little while, especially once you get autocraft targets, because you are going to be able to just chew through things. Hut building. Oh, gets me concentration experience. So in that case, we've actually got a bit of a cross synergy going here. I like that. Because otherwise I was going to have to go back. Let's see, so next level requires 1,000. It's expensive. Yeah, keep working for my dexterity experience, I think, for a while. At least, especially until we've maxed this out. Because, yeah, my concentration's actually going up at a reasonable level now. What else did we buy? Why did I buy that? I absolutely should have gotten the Amulet of Insight. Oh well. Yeah, my concentration isn't exactly going to outpace dexterity, but at least it's going to go concurrently, which is nice. It would never happen. I would absolutely adore, like, a Digimon incremental game. I know that's kind of what the Tamagotchis were, but I'd love to see it a little bit more fully featured. Really just want to see a return to Digimon World 1, but I don't know. What else do we have? Stone targets, autocraft arrows. Moving to the city is really expensive, actually. Yeah, so I think we might need to get just accuracy as my next upgrade. Okay, so what's this do? Crit chance. Yeah, that's pretty good. Looks like it's a 1% chance per. Well, that still scales quite nicely. So I think we get it up to a 30%. Maybe. Let's see what the next hut is. Also gives accuracy bonuses. That's funny. Yeah, does it give more money? It will. Now it does. Yeah, so this really lets me hyper-focus on exactly one stat. I guess we'll get it up to 32. It's not going to take that long. And it'll make me the most amount of cash. I'm just going to turn auto-craft. Now it's a proper idle game. Okay. And because the current quest will auto-complete accuracy, I think I'm going to go back to strength at this point. Because yeah, now we're just going to gain accuracy slowly over time. So let's boost my damage up a bunch. I think we mostly just wait. It feels like what this game needs is just random quests that show up on the side, incrementalious style. So it's just like, oh, an ogre is threatening a nearby village. What do? Discombobulate him with arrows. Let's see. So what do we want to do? Amulet of Blood. Accuracy, skill, experience. Yeah, we might as well snag that. My damage is looking pretty good. I think I'm going to go back to concentration, though. I think we just manually level that for at least a little bit of time. And just have my... yeah, skill experience gained by 180%. So we just level that up a bunch. Because accuracy will continuously just go up on its own. And so I figured this way is probably the easiest way to get that to scale, and then we cycle back to dexterity and other things. What do we have here? Oh, concentration level 40 for forest patrol. Let's do it. That gets us concentration, experience, and dexterity. I think, once again, what we do is we just pick whatever and max it out. I crave one of these games to have like a Path of Exile style talent tree. I know people had suggested talented a couple of times at this point, but I actually have to check if that game... one of my like core things is I do not cover games that use AI generated cover art, and I don't actually know if that one does or not, because I can't investigate it. It's kind of muddy looking, and so I need to specifically ask the developer like, hey, is this legit or not? Because I truly cannot tell. It's kind of a nightmare for me. Okay, so we got forest patrol. So do we want to just stick to concentration for a little while yet? It's tempting. Let's just go for Magic Quiver for the moment, as that'll scale up my dexterity gain from the quest. Then we just keep focusing on concentration for a little bit. I wonder what happens if you get your accuracy above 100%. Does it max out? Probably, but maybe it goes above? Can you red crit? Hope so. But I think also on a personal level, I want something that's a little bit more... I don't know how to describe it. I think aesthetically pleasing. It's odd because, like, I play a lot of text-based incremental games. You'd think I'd be pretty chill with... oh, that dexterity boost is really nice. And we go a little bit more. Yeah, we could also go for tougher targets at 8k. But I don't actually know if they give more experience per. So these give 6,000 experience, give or take. Sure, let's save up for stone targets. I didn't check how much HP a stone target has. It's probably fine. It's gonna take a while to chew through it though, dang. Oh, I can hide max. Okay, wooden targets have 1,000. So they have 10 times as much. So let's see if it just gives 10 times as much experience, or if it actually is less than that. Or more. Nope, it's just above 10,000. Maybe it's about the same. So really, it's just a bigger lump sum. Kind of unfortunate, but whatever. I mean... it's not really that big of a deal. It's raining outside. Must be. It was weirdly warm. I think it was like 60 degrees the other day, which for December is actually just terrifying. But the temperatures are finally starting to go back down and we're getting a bunch of rain. Ooh, we can get the next level. Deer hunting. Strength and accuracy. Goes up at strength levels. Sure. Kind of a little late on the magic quiver upgrade. I'll wait on that for later. I think we save up for probably the enchanted quiver. Damage is looking good. We can also unlock the next skill, Vitality. Additional arrows made out of life force that do extra damage. I mean, I certainly could. Yeah, let's see what it gets me. Because then we have magic. Vitality level 52 for the next quest. Oof. That's strength 60, but we're about to hit that anyway. Oh. We've got DPS meters, so now we can see which one does which. Actually, those... Why do the life arrows do so much damage? Do they crit? I have no idea. I don't know, we might honestly unlock Vitality level 52 first. I mean, so be it? Question mark? Let's just get my strength up. Okay, let's max that out. Then we go back to Vitality training. Yeah, those life arrows are actually doing a stupid amount of damage. Mining. Even more Vitality experience. Okay. Let's go back to Dexterity for the time being. So all jobs have been unlocked. I'm assuming it changes as soon as we get to the city. The question is, how much lateral variety are we going to get? I'm also curious if the... Yeah, fire rate of all arrows. So Dexterity does scale. Whereas Accuracy does not affect it. Nor does Strength. So it seems like going Dexterity and Vitality is just kind of the way to go. Okay. Next most expensive thing is Magic Affinity, if I want to. Yeah, the problem is all of these jobs are not evenly matched. Which makes this a bit trickier. Because I'd like to swap to some of the older jobs to get them to scale up, but just on a pure monetary and experience level, they just do not give nearly enough. Which I think is fine. I don't think they need to. I just like having lateral width to my incremental games, having a bunch of different options, whereas this currently has just gone mostly vertical. I will say Tower Wizard had a decent amount of lateral width. There was a lot of actual choices being made in terms of, like, do I spec this direction or that direction? And I'm looking forward to seeing where that one goes. So what are we at? We're almost there. And then I can go to the city as soon as I've maxed up mining. Otherwise I could buy these, but no. Move to the city. Well, everything just got more expensive. A City Watch gives concentration experience. Okay, do we go back to concentration for a while? Sure. I'll just boost whatever the most current job is. We also have these things floating around me. Oh, it's probably like the enchanted bow and the amulets and whatnot. Let's see, mithril targets are a bit tougher. All skill experience. Oh, but that's 20 million. I do wonder if we prestige at some point. Because I know prestiging was a major element of Tower Wizard. Hard to say. Also, maybe doesn't that matter that much. Yeah, I don't think we need to upgrade the targets anytime soon. Because I think the targets are just tougher so you don't have, like, spillover experience from hitting a target too hard and you're losing out. So we can probably just leave it as is for a while. Okay. Just gotta get this up to 80. It's maxed. Unlock the next one. Sure. Magic Affinity. Speed up magic experience. Oh, there we go. Okay, we could also get a wizard trainer. Sure. That's kind of expensive. So we do have a talent tree. It's just gonna take a while. Oh, I see. We have a wizard that is just hanging out behind us, just advising us on our archery skill. Wizard, I need you to stand here and give me tips as I shoot an unending amount of arrows at these targets. Like, I know it says my job is the city watch, but I'm very much kind of the opinion that my character, all skills unlocked too. I'm very much of the opinion that my character is actually just a, I've only been doing this for 20 minutes, holy shit. My character is more of like a nuclear deterrent than a like actual guard that's, do we want to get my accuracy up to, yeah, I probably should switch to accuracy, get the next job. See, which of these, okay. Which of these is concentration, crafted dexterity, accuracy gain? Speed that up. But mostly it's just the presence of my character is enough to prevent anybody from wanting to do crime or attack the city, because if at any point he just turns and shoots the bow in the direction of anyone else, they just melt. Like, where are we getting all the arrows from? How can we afford them? It's not like we're going to retrieve more. That actually would have been kind of a neat progression system on this. Like, I'd love to see a slightly deeper version of this where your character actually does, like, it starts much slower, where you have to, you know, fire a couple of arrows, walk over to the target, pick it back up again, but you also have to worry about, like, sourcing the materials for these targets and arrows. Like, you know, every time you fire an arrow, it has a chance to break. And so you have to do, like, actually a lot more weird management to make it work. Could have been interesting. I don't think it's necessary here. Okay, so what do we want to do? Saying dexterity is the next big one. I guess we could have also saved up for some other things. What are we at? Okay, every unspent magic experience increase portal arrow damage. Oh. Learn how to shoot mana arrows. Oh, I was shooting for the bottom. Oops. Mana arrows fire rate. Mana arrow damage. Mana arrow damage. Mana arrow damage by the vitality skill level. Vitality skill level. Ice arrows. Increase vitality skill experience. Now let's go concentration for now. Let's see, strength skill gain. Yeah, a couple of these would be good. But I wanted the magic affinity skill experience. And skill experience from quests. Experience gain from targets. Vitality gain. And some of these are actually nutty good. Double gold gain. Yeah, these are weirdly good. I think I might want to save up for portal arrows. Just gives me a little bit more. Sharpshooter at the next level. Oof. 94, pricey. Okay, accuracy gain. Let's just max that out. Because if I've got to get my accuracy up to 94 to max this one out, might as well snag that first. And that also gives us a near 100% crit chance. In fact, I think I might actually just stick it out until we get to accuracy 100 just to see what happens. What's the next level? Amulet of Time. You got enough? Yeah, portal arrows. They're just gonna shoot random, but it's fine. Don't question where they're coming from. Okay, sharpshooter is maxed. I think we just leave this until we had hit 100. I just want to see if accuracy maxes out. Actually, you know what? Let's let the quest progress handle that. Let's go back to magic affinity for the time being. Because I think we go really hard on scaling magic. At least for the moment. Oh, that's magic affinity skill experience. Let's see, fire arrows and ice arrows. Oh, I see. So these are actually also different arrow types that will fire separately. We save up for magic mind, though. Wow. Magic affinity went up wicked quick. Let's see. Then I can look at dexterity. Why are the portal arrows so good? Oh, because they're hitting for 4,000 periodically. I think they're only going to get better. Do we want to go for the skill experience? Yeah. Go for the quest experience. Okay, so looks like 100% is currently still a maximum. Or, sorry, 100% is not the maximum. At least not for this one, so you can go above. Let's see. And do we keep focusing on this? My main thing is just, I get a lot of wizard experience this way. Mana arrow damage. So there's not much that lets me scale these. I think we want to go down this direction. Vital core, increase experience gain from targets. Seems quite useful. What's this still doing? It's a little slow, but I think it's good. But I might want to still pivot away from it sooner than later. I don't know. Strength will increase damage of fire arrows by 50% of normal arrow effects. Strength skill gain. 2 strength skill gain ups. And crit damage of all arrows. To my knowledge, other arrows can't crit though. Not sure. One way or another, this will boost the life force arrows a decent chunk. Okay, do we want to move away from this? Yeah, let's get this up to 110 and switch over to Dex. Because I should be able to get it up where I need to be kind of quick. Especially if we can get this boost. Yeah, I still think the path I've taken so far has been... Gesundheit Shell. I think the path I've taken has been fine. Oh, and that skill level experience is very good. Oh, and that attack speed, too. Just hearing the speed kick up. Oh, and dexterity. I don't know why I was ignoring dexterity. Dexterity scales all of my arrows' fire rates. Okay, so what do we do? Let's get the mana arrows. Mana arrow damage. I think what I'm gonna do is probably get both of these. No, we should probably get the Life Force arrow bonus. Get these two. At least the top one. I'm not going to be raising vitality for a little while yet. Damn. But no, let's get the extra arrows. Throw fire arrows into the mix, and throw ice arrows in the mix, even if they're not that good. It's still an extra damage source that I have not spec'd into yet. Wow, max that out quick. Next level is strength. I think we might want to leave that for a moment. So if I go in this direction, we can just turbocharge strength. I guess I'll do it. The strength will increase the damage of fire arrows by 50% of the normal effect. Fine. Dang, that's a lot of experience very quickly. Let's see, mithril targets. We don't really need. Wizard Trainer, definitely. Okay, how's this doing? Quite well. Okay, that should speed up strength experience by a lot. Yeah, I could keep going and get it even further. That's only portal arrow damage, so I don't know. I guess I might as well focus somewhat hard on going down this path. Let's see, Arena Champion. Reward 9,000. Concentration strength experience. Yeah. Because otherwise I could boost my Life Force arrow. I don't know. Let's grab the ice arrows next. I think it's going to be more practical than boosting my strength gain when it's already pretty good. Okay. Oh, those are the ice arrows coming in. Increase crit rate? Yeah, let's make it so they can crit. And the next one is concentration gain. So do we save up for this? I think we do. Because I can kind of just coast my way the rest of the way up to getting an Arena Champion without getting these upgrades. What else do we have? Spectral arrows at multiple targets. Ooh. That's a lot of dex gain, too. What do we even do with, Oh, we could keep going if we wanted to. But I don't think I'm going to do that. We're going to switch to concentration. Okay, let's take a look at this. I think it's time we get the mithril targets. I'd say they're tough, but they're actually going down pretty quick. like I said, I think we're just the fantasy version of a nuclear deterrent. Okay, can we already get concentration? Royal Guard. What's my magic affinity at? It could be higher. Okay. Yeah, let's stick to the concentration for now, especially because we've maxed it out as kind of as far as it'll go. Yeah, crit damage of all arrows. It's an option. We go for the spectral arrows next, because that's another arrow type we haven't worked with. And might as well add to the mix, which I think it hits all targets. Can't tell you how much damage it does, though. Okay, increase gold gain, spectral arrow fire rate. Yeah, so it seems like spectral arrows and portal arrows are probably going to be the two big ones. I mean, the fire arrows with the firepower upgrades actually have been pretty good. Ah, because we just automatically gained enough strength. Nice. Let's see. It could also increase life force arrow further. Nah. Okay, do we have enough? No. I think we go until we've maxed Royal Guard. We want that concentration level to be high anyway. And what's the next one? Wizard? Probably Wizard. Oh, we can get a third target. The spectral arrows will hit all of them. Kind of fun listening to it. Like, obviously it's getting a little cacophonous, and it's only going to get worse. But still. Leveled up yet. Let's go for this. Let's actually get my vitality. Yeah. Do we get the concentration up the rest of the way? Probably. Because yeah, my vitality is actually abysmal. You know what? Yeah, crit chance of normal arrows by 103%. Huh. What happens if you go above and beyond? No idea. Alright, anyway, let's get vitality up to parity with everything else, because those life arrows have been falling behind. There we go, that's better. So now what? Probably back to magic affinity. Yeah. Actually, Wizard Trainer is not too far off. Yeah, one more quest tick. There we go. Okay, so the portal arrows, spectral arrows, actually the life arrows are doing a decent chunk now that I've properly leveled it up. I'm still thinking those spectral arrows are probably going to be the most powerful, purely because eventually I'm going to be able to get them, well, they have the most amount of upgrades. Only by a little bit, though. Because they have 2 damage upgrades and 2 speed upgrades. Yeah, what else do we do? Let things go. We're still on magic affinity, right? Yeah. I think the only real complaint I levy towards this game for the most part is full idle. linear, I guess is the main way of putting it. The most lateral variety I've run into so far has been choosing what to spec into in the talent tree, and even then that's a little on the limited side. Let's see, Dragon Hunter? Yeah. Like, the further we go on this, the longer it's going to feel. Probably just gonna go for the firepower. It's kind of pathetic how weak my regular arrows are in comparison to everything else. But, like, I really could see a deeper version of this actually being pretty fun, where, yeah, you start by having to worry about sourcing your arrows and, like, gathering ingredients and whatnot, and by the end of it, yeah, you are just shooting endless magic arrows, except for maybe the targets get replaced with, like, incoming enemy armies. That'd be kind of fun. Let's see. So what do we do next? I mean, mostly we wait. I guess I'm gonna go for the dexterity gain. We'll probably pivot back to that at some point. Really, next quest requirement is also Magic Affinity level 155. So I guess we just stay on Magic Affinity for a while. Alright. The other one would have been like a little bit of looter shooter, a little bit of like loot treadmilling would have actually been kind of cool. Having a bunch of different bows that you could equip with their own strengths and weaknesses. I don't know. It feels like this has a ton of potential that has yet to be fully tapped. And I'm glad to see the Tower Wizard is coming along nicely from what I played of it a little while ago. But it's one of those where I'd love to see this idea revisited in a like deeper and more comprehensive approach. Oh, my phone randomly restarted. That's worrying. My phone's been acting up lately, but I don't want to replace it. Because it's like, it's a perfectly fine phone, it just is acting up weird. It's acting weird. It's a little over 4 years old. I want to say it's not quite the longest I've ever had any phone, but it's getting there. So it's one of those where, like, yeah, I guess I should kind of expect it to get slowly worse over time. Ooh, all experience gain. Yup. That's going to be useful. Looks like we can unlock the next quest, too. I think I'll probably get the spectral arrow damage, and then we'll switch over to gold gain. I don't know if I'm going to benefit too much from... no, I guess going for extra strength would make the fire arrows even better. Cloud Piercer. Can you become the greatest archer? Oh, and we can finish the game in a single video. Okay. I mean, makes sense. It's not like this is a particularly deep experience, but it is a satisfying one. Okay, so we might as well get my magic affinity up to 168. Okay, anything else to do? Nope, mostly just waiting. Yeah, the other one is, I could actually just sit around and let Mana Ocean boost my damage up a bunch. No, let's go for the damage. What else do we have? Go for another wizard trainer. Yeah, this gives massive amounts of experience for everything. Oh, concentration's already there just naturally. That's nice. But yeah, I figure if we do wizard, we can get all of the stat boosts up. Oh, that's why accuracy felt so slow. It's because we haven't gotten any of those upgrades for it yet. And so because of that, it's comparatively glacial. And that's why magic feels kind of slow, because there's only one. Only magic aura boosts your magic gain. I guess it makes sense, though. It is probably the strongest stat in the game, that or dexterity. Whereas strength is kind of eh. Vitality is super niche. Strong, but niche. Let's see. What else do we do? Yeah, what's my strength up to? 162, so I don't know if we need the strength gain. I guess I'll just invest this direction. Ah. Yeah, I can technically go past if I want to. I don't know if that benefits me too much. Okay. Next up, dexterity. I guess that's actually very close to 168 on its own. I also make my ice arrows just a little bit better, but my ice arrows are always kind of bad. Yeah, do we want to just scale my attack speed a little bit more? I figure if I just wait a little bit, we can pop over to accuracy and then just immediately melt whatever stat requirements and then win? No, I guess we'd still have to get vitality up. Oh well. I think strength's gonna make it there on its own, so I don't have to think too hard about it. Oh, this is vitality. I'm a goofus. That's okay. I think going for vitality at the moment is actually a bigger damage bonus. Yeesh, why is that so expensive? The wizard one was easier to max out. Oh well. I like talents like this. The problem is it kind of runs counter to progression. It would be amazing if there was a post-game after this magic talent tree is maxed out, but there, to my knowledge, isn't one. Yeah, why is it that the Amulet of Blood and Vitality go all the way up to 140 million? That's way more expensive than it needs to be. Am I getting any Vitality experience from my quest? No. I guess by that merit... I could actually swap. Let's swap back to Dragon Hunter, even if it's a little bit less. It actually is getting me experience where I need it, as opposed to just in the other stats that aren't using it. Unfortunately, the music it's a little ponderous after so long. And so it's putting me to sleep a little bit. It just has kind of that meandering, ponderous vibe to it. And it's a bit of a snoozer. Alright, we've maxed Cloud Piercer. Technically, I can buy that. I'm not going to be able to buy the last couple upgrades because it just doesn't seem like it's worth my time. Now, let's go for the Portal Arrow bonus. Because that'll boost its damage by 110%. And scale up past. Yeah, I was expecting that to actually have a bigger damage bonus than it did. Maybe it just needs to scale more. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm very glad I didn't decide to do my usual thing of like, oh, we've hit a bit of a grind wall. I'm gonna just like chill and wait for it to go up again because we just beat the game in one video. I mean, I don't think you're really supposed to beat. I don't think you're supposed to. Well, you're not really supposed to put a whole lot of time or energy into Magic Archery. It's a fun little teaser. It's a lot of interesting ideas. I think mostly it just suffers from the fact that, well, it's a small little experimental thing rather than like an actual full game. But for an hour-long diversion, it was nice. I enjoyed this, and I think it did enough well. I think once again, it just needed a lot more lateral options. Like, hey, do you want to go for hitting multiple targets at once? Do you want to do large quantities of arrows? Do you want to go for crits? Like, you could kind of pick and choose the stats based on that, but really, you wanted to spread out your time and efforts evenly, just because diminishing returns made leveling slower and slower and slower. And so having a greater sense of width would have actually really made this game stand out and given it a decent amount of replayability. The other one would have been like, you know, if there was randomized roguelike perks that would show up every X number of levels or something like that, you could still keep it to be within an hour. And frankly, I would actually love to see that. More incremental games that are meant to be played and beaten in a 1 hour period, where you still have that really satisfying exponential curve of your stats and abilities, but there is some level of variance, so there's kind of a reason to play it over and over and over again. Think what Against the Storm does in relation to city builders and settlement builders. I would love to see an incremental game do as well. Not that this one has to be. And obviously there is Wizard Tower, or Tower Wizard, that's coming soon enough that's going to be its own thing, and I'm looking forward to that as well. So I guess I might as well mention once again that they're developing a new game called Tower Wizard. It's pretty good. It looked like it was a lot of fun, and I can't wait for it to come out. So if you want to have something kind of in the same vein as Magic Archery, but more wizardy, then check that out as well. But for now, at least, I guess, well, Magic Archery is available for free on Steam. It's definitely a quick one-off experience, as you just saw. But, you know, that's fine, especially for free. Like, I got my money's worth out of it. I think it would have been impossible for me not to. But with all that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.